Okay. So, sir, the question is not that are we independent or is our motherland independent. The thing is, and the question should be, are we as human beings independent? And the answer would be still no. If I talk about a girl, she is definitely not independent. Independence means you can do whatever you want, and definitely there should be a bottom line that you should do whatever you want, thinking about your well-being, keeping it in mind that it should be for your betterment. But still, in India, definitely today is 15th of August, and that is India's Independence Day. We women are not independent. We have a gala today in our institute premises, but still, am I independent enough to go alone home at the end of the night? No. My dad or my mom will come and pick me up and I'll reach home. Am I independent? No. Why? Because of the circumstances and because of the society India is in right now. Can you think West Bengal is the rape capital of India, and that is why we are not safe, we are not independent. And let's talk about in Independence Day, we often try to
But
celebrate.
you know that in Delhi there are more rape
Yeah.
cases. There is the violence to women
Yes.
is greater than in any other city.
Yeah.
So you are saying that particularly about Calcutta. Why so?
Because, sir, we know about Delhi.
Without any political prejudice.
Yeah, definitely. We know about Delhi. Girls are not safe even if it's 8 in the evening. But look at Mumbai. Why girls are safe even if it's 2 o'clock in midnight? Why girls are safe? Because of the safety, because of the government, and definitely because of,
Law and order.
yeah, law and order. The police of Mumbai, they are working tremendously well. Look at Delhi. The policemen itself, they are afraid of doing something. They are afraid of the hooligans. They are afraid of a lot of things. They are not able to provide the security women and rather human beings want. So I was talking about, we often try to celebrate Independence Day through a picnic or going to a movie, hanging out. Why we try to celebrate the independence that is within us? Am I independent enough to go there? Yes. Am I independent enough to go to a picnic? Yes. But
Let's talk a little about your personal life.
Yeah.
Do you think that in your personal life you are absolutely independent?
No.
Or you are enjoying your independence to a certain extent?
yeah, sir, the question is, am I independent or do I have freedom? No. My dad is definitely there whenever I am trying to go somewhere. This is not the question where I am going. The question is where, whom, with whom, when will I return? A lot of things. Is it independence? No. And why? Definitely, my dad, his thinking is also not independent. He is thinking a lot of risks that can cause. And if I talk about the freedom I have, am I enjoying it? Yeah, definitely. To some extent, I am, because I know what my dad is doing for me or what is he is thinking. That is definitely for my well-being. So the independence I have, that much freedom I have, I'm enjoying it. But we need full independence.
Are you single or in a relationship?
Right now, I'm single.
So once you will get married and you will be in a new family,
Yeah.
and then you will have some family responsibilities. Do you think after your marriage you will lose your independence to a great extent?
Sir, I'm in now right now in my parents' house, like rather my house. I'm not independent there. And if I'm going to my in-laws' house, there will be a lot of members who I am not familiar with. I didn't grew up with them. Definitely, there will be a lots of restrictions, and that will affect my freedom. Whenever I have to go somewhere, I have to ask for their permission. If I'm not independent in my own house, how can I expect some other house or some other members to give me the freedom I want?
What is your concept of woman empowerment?
The
Do you think woman empowerment means moving about in skimpy clothes or making reels almost in the all together and uploading them on some social platform?
Sir, no. The thing is, if we have to talk about women empowerment, we have to talk about feminism. There are two types of feminism: real feminism, pseudo feminism. Real feminism is when I am genuinely trying hard to get the position I want, the achievement I want to do in my life, the success I need in my life. That is true feminism. And there is pseudo feminism. If I am showing my clothes or showing my body parts, or I am wearing bold clothes, and they are telling that I am feminine enough, I am female, a strong female being, and that's why I can do it, this is under women empowerment. That's not true. Definitely, we can wear what we want, but that has some boundaries. If I am wearing a cloth with my cleavage showing, a child is watching that. What he or she going to learn? Nothing right. Definitely wrong. They are going in a wrong path. Definitely. So pseudo feminism, some girls are in that. That is wrong. But feminism, yeah, that is true. We are trying. We are fighting. We are fighting hard to achieve what we want.
All the laws are in favor of women in India at least. So do you think that many of you women are abusing that particular law?
Sir, definitely.
Like 498.
Yeah, definitely. Women, human being, they have two sides, good and bad. Definitely, the female community, some of the girls or women are good, some of them are bad. Definitely, there are laws and they are there to protect us. But some of them, we are definitely abusing it. If a girl wants a divorce, they are filing a divorce against their husband without any cause, without any reason. What is the reason? They don't want to be in the relationship. They are if they are not getting the if they are not getting the Okay, so see, the people who are following pseudo feminism, that is definitely a wrong thing. But feminism, we do want it, because that is the thing I was talking about. If I am doing something wrong, if I am influencing other girls to do something wrong, and then something wrong is happening to us, we are telling that no, I didn't do something wrong. Men community, they are bad. Definitely, I was talking about that. If women are abusing the laws, definitely good women are there, bad women are also there. They are definitely abusing it. If they are trying to file a divorce and they are not getting it on good terms, they file the cases of domestic violence against their husband. They are giving the examples of adultery or a lot of things. Definitely, women are abusing, but not everybody. Some of the girls are there who are getting the fame because of some women.
Are you in favor of quote unquote love marriage or arranged marriage?
Sir, I if there this is also I have to explain a bit. Arranged marriage in our generation should be a thing. If my family is arranging somebody, if they are choosing somebody for me, I need to spend some time with that particular person. Maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years to know that person. A few years back, like if talk about my mother's generation, this thing was not there. My mom got married to my dad without even seeing him for once. But that is not right. If I am getting married to a person who I don't even know, or I barely know, if they are doing something wrong to me, I can't expect from them that they will treat me good. No, it's their nature. I didn't know about it. It is my fault. So
So
if
you are in favor of dating?
yes, of course.
Are you in favor of living in
Yes, definitely. If yeah,
before marriage?
yeah, definitely. Because
After that, you will decide whether you are going to marry
yeah,
a man or not.
the thing is, breaking up is easier than getting divorced. If you're getting married, a lots of laws are there, family members are included, relatives are there, a lot of things are there. That is a scandal in your life. But if you are trying to get somebody in your life, if you're trying to stay with somebody in your life, you should at first have a trial. Why not? Because there's a saying, if you're not staying together, actually don't know each other. It's not about going on a vacation or staying in your house. No, you should live together. You should stay together.
24 into 7.
Yeah, that after that you will actually know a guy's or a person's perspective or their nature. And if before marriage I have to stay with a guy, definitely I love him, that's why I'm with him, I'm in a relationship with him. Why not, if I can stay with him after marriage, why not before marriage? And it will be easier if I see that guy is not right for me, I can break that relationship up. And if divorce is there, that is complicated.
Thank you very much for this bold interview.
Thank you.